Hi everyone. Thank you so much for tuning into the live session today. All right, let's get right into it. I thought to like put this out as a disclaimer. So the session this morning is my way of stalling on moving forward with like other things. I'd woken up early and I was just staring at my file. Because I already created the messaging yesterday and I was literally just like staring at it to edit it. And I thought, okay, let me just wait, edit on the live session. And the reason why I'm just like editing on the live session is because I mentioned yesterday that I spoke to somebody about the AI chatbot and all of that. They have not responded. Like I've not had a concrete conversation with them where they said, okay, I said, don't worry, the moment we start getting your people, you should be able to deploy this week. And that's just the reason why I'm like stalling a bit. So I think I'm currently I think they just go back to me right now for us to know what's possible. Okay, so they had said that yes, they can easily show pictures and videos to people in the chat, but the the part where people will have to like fill forms that they don't know if that's possible. So I don't know. But I'm gonna have a discussion with them today and we're gonna decide. And based on that decision, I would know if I'm going to go somewhere else and like find an AI company and then maybe purchase a subscription or something, then train the AI. Anywho, so based on everything that we said yesterday, I like put everything we said yesterday into ChatGPT and then I tried to like generate a couple of things. So that couple of things that I generated is what we're going to be talking about this morning. And then I will also be like going to Facebook communities, like to like be members of those Facebook communities. But before I start sharing my screen, I need to say something that I I decided to like clarify. I just I need to like find the right words. I decided to clarify what we're going to be doing, what I'm going to be doing every day. So my intention is like on this specific campaign, I'm going to be spending 3 hours on it every day. I would usually So I usually wake up around 6 a.m. 6 to 7. I have like something I'm doing, but like 7 to 9, that 7 to 10 actually would be for like Facebook campaigns. And so what I have done is that so that I'm not overwhelmed. I feel like I'm a max capacity right now with writing the copy for the product, meeting this person, that person. So yeah, that's it. I am going to just be clarifying what I'll be doing every day, and I'll be sharing that screen. Also, just to say that I was supposed to have a meeting with somebody yesterday, but they didn't show up. So they own like a digital nomad community, and that thing to also says that I've put certain things on hold for now. So there's some points I'm actually supposed to go back to, right? Like the student travel agency is on hold, like the wildlife and all of that is on hold. If I see that by today we're able to conclude on the AI side of things, and they've told me how long it would take to deploy because I don't know how long it would take to deploy. Maybe tomorrow we can then do some final follow-ups on some people, but we've done like crazy amount of work on follow-up and all of that. So whoever I've not followed up on, it will be like maybe the last phase of the conversation because we have the first email, the first follow-up, second follow-up, and then the third follow-up. So in each sequence, there's like four messaging. Yeah. Okay, so please let's go to that side where we can look at the messaging. Let me try to share my screen. So I have to do entire screen. Okay, I just want to believe that you can see this. What is it displaying? Yeah. Okay, this is my screen. This is a tracker. I envision that this is going to take a lot from me because imagine like name you see on Facebook, you try to note it down. Every post you engage, I think it's going to take a lot, but we've got this. So this is like an Excel sheet tracker. It has sections in it. I'm not editing link. I just want to open the link. Let's see. Hopefully the please notes. I can't. I just can't. Maybe I'll name it this morning. So it's test 5A. We're still under test 5. So the variant, the first test 5, and this is 5A. I'm supposed to be able to name this thing somewhere here. Anyway, maybe I'll just name it on my mobile device. Mm. Yeah, but so this is the 30-day acquisition playbook. Because when after saying, oh, we're going to get like 200 new signups on our website, I started asking myself, how does 200 sign up really turn into 200 paying customers for us? Because uh, at the end of the day, it's not just about getting people. I'm not a fan of like crowd. I'm not a fan of noise because there are marketing noises and then there are marketing impacts. And then I thought to myself that when we funnel folks to our platform, especially people who are already in the travel industry, they're already traveling, they're familiar with adventure tours. In that sense, it's not just noise. You're funneling interaction and warm buyers, and then you can then convert them with what they have. So that's like some community seedling basically. And yeah, so we have like a offer oak $300 gift card. It's not a gift card, but yeah, access to two experiences in Bali is ATV and Safari. I've started editing some parts of this yesterday though. Yeah, so they can join Safe Adventure Challenge. Our core theme is adventurous freedom, but it should also be safe. Okay, this is what really everything. This is what really matters to me, honestly. Groups, and then the goal is visibility and engagement. I'm going to be dropping 3 to 5 comments per day on a group post. I'm going to be making one post in a group daily. So I'm also going to take it to a place where I've created a calendar for the engaging like every day. So I'm not going to the same group every day. It's just one per group. And so I'm going to be doing 15 comments on personal posts every day. I don't know what I was thinking of when I was setting that goal yesterday, but I need structure to be focused. I need structure for me to think that okay, I can do this, and then I have to like at least 2 personal posts daily of each person that I'm going to be commenting on their post. So I have a group post. I'm going to rotate activities by group every day. I'm also going to like send friend requests. I know I won't be able to send 10 friend requests honestly because of Facebook. Yes, and I mentioned something about tools, like getting tools for us to be able to automate this thing. I would love to get those tools too. But with the way things are going, I don't know if we'll be able to get it too. I mean, I have time, right? So I feel like time is my greatest advantage right now because if whatever would probably go into a monthly subscription would be good to be like 80 and $100. I guess it could be converted into something else. But I'll see if I can get a good tool. And then that would also not notify Facebook that I'm automatically doing stuff. Then maybe that will work. And I'll send 7 to 10 DMs every day via Messenger. So yes, I would also do Facebook Marketplace every day. I don't know if it's possible to do like 10 to 15, but at least 15 every day for Marketplace. So this is for Facebook groups, build trust and awareness within existing travel group. Yada, yada, yada. Monday, Tuesday. Let me just come here to say group types. Group, sorry, group types. And then I'm going to come here. And I'm going to go back to my list. And then I'm going to have voluntary. I'm going to have solo travel. Then I'm going to have digital nomads. And then I'm going to have adventure specific groups. Adventure specific groups. And then I'm going to have student travel. Sorry. Yeah, travel. Okay. And for this schedule, I'm gonna go to my Facebook and see this thing okay. Volunteering. So let's see what they're volunteering on Monday. Mm-mm. Should we try volunteering? Anyways. So I'm gonna go here. Go to. Okay, well, I'm just seeing a post of one person like 3 times. That looks like spam to me. I may be wrong. Okay, so um, this is what I'm gonna do. On Monday, I'm gonna do volunteering, and then I'm gonna break down the works that I've done, so that I don't keep doing the same group. What's this? On Tuesday, onwards. Oh, sorry. Wednesday, I could do like student travel. Student travel. On Friday, I could do like Thursday. Gap year. I'd like to take things a bit slow on Fridays, so let's do solo travel. Most of the groups I belong to that for solo travel, there's nothing happening there. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay, adventure specific groups. So we're gonna have one here, and then we're gonna have the other one here. Okay. Alrighty, so every Monday over the course of this sprint, I'm just going to be focusing on volunteering groups to get people posting questions on those who are relating. Okay, I don't think I've posted there. Yeah, so that's it. I have my schedule locked in. Yeah, so these are like examples of post types that ChatGPT gave me, but I'm going to always get post types based on the kind of community I'm going to. So this is an example of like for a solo traveler. In my own case, I'm just going to go to Quora or Reddit, and then I'm gonna pop in and say I have both. I have Quora and then I have, so let me just upload something here. Let's say Quora slash Reddit, so I know where my information source will be coming from. Mm. Solo travel. Not volunteer travel. Let's see what's happening. Personally, I haven't been there. I've come to know about it. So 7 years ago. Okay. Yes, okay. Yeah, I mean, this could be useful for people. What are tips for participating in volunteer travel? And I could just see, the box is very small, but yes, it's not bad. Then at the end, I could just say CC Melissa, or I can just copy this, put on ChatGPT, and give you more context. How can travelers engage in meaningful volunteer? This is so cool, and this gives me idea. Okay, this is lengthy. I tell you. I guess I can do this. It's just one every day. Or you can just say, let's see. This is too long, by the way, but let me try something. Uh, volunteer travel nightmare. Okay, here. This is Reddit. Mm, crazy. But I know that right now we've gotten into an economy. It's called the economy of, no, I don't remember, but is something around the nation of suffering, right? So everybody's emotional. If somebody says, "Oh, did you know my parents were yada 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 yada?" Everybody's moved. Give them money, but it doesn't even mean that their story is true or whatever is wrong with them is true. Yeah, I know we are in that space of society. So who did it? Help fundraisers. Wow, Jesus, that's terrible. But you know, something like this, I can just screenshot something like this, and then one of those volunteer groups, what are your thoughts? Or as a volunteer, how do you even measure? Or how do you know that the work that you're really doing is actually impacting the community? I hope I don't get kicked out. But anyway, something like that. So what I'm going to go now is I'm going to go into this document and see travel volunteer and this is the holy grail of what's that thing called again? Multitasking, but I'm happy that's going to be over soon. Then for volunteer groups, I was thinking out loud like sometime last week, so I have like a lot of things here, questions that I could ask volunteers. I have enough to last me for like the next 4 weeks, so I'll be fine. Yeah, this for like adventure groups because honestly, it would really depend on the kind of adventure group that I belong to. But I like it that ChatGPT suggested this because these are like placeholders, gives me an idea of yeah. And then when I decide to like give my freebie, the only freebie I currently have that I've made myself is Zago 30 under 30. I don't know, 30 something. But yes, for travelers around the ages of between 30 to document their journeys. So yeah, somebody comments, this is going to be on the group by the way. If they comment passport, I send it to them and then I upsell our community to them. I like how the practical in theory is all sounding nice until we start implementing. Gosh. Then under like comment section, yeah, I know what you say depending on the kind of comments that they've made. And then the direct message. Okay, such a cool travel vibe. Not bad. Not bad at all. Cold lead, new friend or no prior interaction. I don't think I'll need that. Just telling them where I got their contact is enough, but I'm gonna keep it, but I don't think I'll need it. Follow. I I've always been like it. When I test the first day, second day, I will know how to adjust. Because I'm like, I do not necessarily want to lead with the fact that we're giving money. Of course, absolutely, we're giving money. But I envision that it's not everybody that's going to enter into the challenge, right? But we still need them on our platform because, hey, we are in that space. For Facebook Marketplace, it's pretty much easy. Facebook has this like preset messages. So I think the first one is this still available and some other ones. So I'm just gonna click on is this still available and then if they respond I'm gonna be like, oh nice, yada 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 yada. And I'll send them the message. For me it's very important that I do like a small talk right? Because I didn't just want to feel like the person that was selling them something. So yeah. Hmm. I think that where I am mentally is I want to be that person that's inviting them to the challenge, but also sense. I think that I want to lead with the fact that inviting a small group of people, shaping adventure tours. I mean, yeah, things like that. I'm gonna put that down. And I'm going to think over it today, and then it will shape how I go out tomorrow to get other things done. Um, we are opening up space to adventure enthusiasts like yourself to shape the future of the industry. I don't know, that's too many English. I don't like bogus words. No, 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 bogus is fake. I don't like grammar, extreme grammars where I don't like too much English. When if I can communicate whatever I want to say simply, why do I have to confuse myself while trying to be clear to you? As someone, uh, yeah, as someone who is interested in, I like to flatter people a bit. I mean, if you're a good person, I think you should be. It's not flattering actually. It's just facts. Like if somebody is good, if I'm talking to a volunteer and then they volunteered for like 4 different times in their life, or they've been volunteering for a long time, I think it just makes sense to say, okay, yeah, you're doing an amazing work, because there are a couple of other people like myself who are very absorbed with our own work and the things that we're doing. So if there's somebody somewhere who is like giving themselves, I mean, tending to the farm, cleaning houses for other people, they should be celebrated. It's rare actually. Opening space to a few adventure enthusiasts like yourself to shape the future of the industry. As someone who is interested in volunteering, yada yada yada, mm, travel volunteering as a means of impact. I thought our conversations, I thought our conversations will help you contribute to a bigger cause. Yeah, something along that line, but I'm going to make it very simple. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this into ChatGPT, and then we're going to see what ChatGPT suggests. But yeah, I like this. I absolutely love this. And then this is the template I'm going to be following for, even for marketplace, for individuals who are adventure tourists themselves, and even for digital nomad, honestly. Yeah. So this is like a goal tracker. I already showed you the tracker up there. Every week we have to have like 50 sign-ups. And then if I start with everything I've said here and I see that facing anything, as usual, we're gonna be discussing it, and then we're gonna be working through it together. Maybe I need to take it down a nutshell, or maybe I need to amplify it. I mean, whatever happens, we're absolutely going to be, working through it together. I guess that pretty much what I'm supposed to be doing now is, today's Tuesday. I'm going to finalize the AI thing today, so I get that out of the way. And so the moment somebody says, "Hey, okay, hi Esther, send me the link," or something like that, I'm not confused. Like I'm not thinking about it before sharing it with them. And as much as I can, I'm trying to avoid that part of someone saying sharing the link, and I'm like, oh, I'm sending them a WhatsApp because we actually have a WhatsApp. Actually, there's like a collation center. I wanted to use to collect information from the beginning. But I doubt that I still want to do that right now because when you have a WhatsApp, then I have to keep conversation going there before I then move them into our platform. I don't know, but if I'm able to like make it a bit interactive, because that's just what travel is. Travel is saying when people see, they feel, and then they believe. So half of what we're doing in travel is just emotional. So, but tomorrow is student travel. I am. If I do this very well, I'm sure we can get 200 sign-ups. Honestly, very sure. But Facebook is so annoying right now. Let's see. Facebook automation tools. I've used it in the past. Then some of them don't work as they promise. So I'm tired. And then Facebook is actually able to. Is it Facebook? Yes. Facebook is not serious. Facebook DM. Facebook will know. Their security system is serious. Well, depending on who is also building the software that we're going to be using. Because when I tried it in the past, actually, they kind of like were able to figure out that okay, at the time I was using um I was using a specific software. This is good. This works out so good. Problem I have with things like this, some of those reviews are bought and you don't even know what is what. Okay, okay, I guess I can try this then. 29 feels fair. Let's see. I'm just being careful. I think I'm going to go ahead and get them with them. I actually bought a tool in the past. Yeah, it didn't work out. So that's why I'm scared of buying online. I When I try something the first time and it doesn't work out, it's so hard to trust that again. I'm just going to go ahead to schedule a demo on this one. But I just remembered that I bought something similar. I know that's why because I am trying to really even understand why I'm so careful. And I just remembered that, yeah, I actually purchased the software at a time for the same purpose, 99, and I was not refunded. Oh, yeah, I think I got like half of the refund for the because I just told them to cancel the Facebook. They kept telling me the developer was working on it. No one was working on anything basically. 17. Yeah, good at 17. Okay, so partnerships. So, 7, 4, 8, 7, 7, 4, 8. Looking forward to learning more. Alright, so I just scheduled a meeting with these folks, and honestly, that's about it. Basically, what I'm going to do immediately after this meeting is to join like lots of other Facebook groups that quite align with what I'm looking for. I already belong in some, but I'm going to join more. And beyond joining more, let's see what I'm also going to do. I'm going to try to, let's see, where is this table? There's a table somewhere here. Right, so how does this look again? Cool. So I'm going to list out all the groups I belong to under volunteering, yada, yada, yada. That's what I'm going to do for every other thing. Thank you so much for tuning in. I believe I'll have more updates on the website flow and then with this demo tomorrow. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Bye.